everybody. It is Sweet as Honey, and we are here at Sweet Honey, where the honey's not always so sweet and the tea is full of heat. Well, today I have PHXLefty with me, who, by the way, is a great friend of mine from bowling. And just a really quick story on Mr. Lefty here. He used to be my competition. And I would chase him down in the alleyways and tease him, right? And then I learned distraction was his best way to beat him. So I would do everything I could to distract him. And then he became my teammate. See? That's how it works. So let me introduce PHXLefty to you guys.
Hey, y'all.
So I'm appreciating him to come in here and sit down on the couch with us today, because this is one of the most amazing men that you have ever seen. And I'm going to tell you why. He owns his own company where he is, would you say, a videographer or more of a photographer?
That and drone pilot also.
Jump out. So I
Yeah.
will be posting up on the YouTube page some photographs that he has done. I am talking about spectacular. Can you tell me maybe some of your favorite places that you have actually visited?
Man, been all over. My favorite, without question, is Japan. Tokyo primarily, but even west of Tokyo, the Mount Fuji area. Couple of spots in Osaka and Kyoto, but Tokyo for the most part. And then, my state where I live here in Arizona, there's just so much stuff to photograph that this is easily second place.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and I did love how you got that really great shot of Mount Fiji and stuff like that when you guys were over there. Was just incredible.
Oh, thank you.
And if you were to say of your your photographs that you've ever taken, what is your most prized possession photograph that you have actually done?
That's hard to say because, to be honest, I like stuff in the moment, but I'm the type that once I've done it and kind of looked at it, because I think I'm getting better at what I do. I don't like the older stuff, if that makes sense, because I just don't think it's good enough. And so I'm always wrestling with, I'm feeling something when I'm shooting it. The next thing, looking at the old stuff, I'm like, oh, I could have done that better. And so I'll start tinkering with it, or maybe go reshoot or whatever. So it's hard to say. There are a couple of shots here locally, like the Superstition Mountains, that I like a lot. And so I'll typically say whatever I shot last is what I like the most. And then anything I shot last year, the year before, I don't like anymore. And it's not because I'm turning on it. It's just because I think, it could be better. And I'm always in that state of just, not liking my own stuff because I'm always trying to improve. And so when you think you're doing things a little bit better, the stuff you've done before, you kind of go, if I had to do it again, I would have done X, Y, Z, whatever.
That's that
So,
perfectionist here that I know of PHXLefty. He is truly a perfectionist on a lot of things that he does, and I get it. You are also what I'm going to call vet, right? You served in the military. How
I
many
did.
years?
8 years.
8 years before he got out,
Yep.
went into the corporate world and ran that corporate stint and realized that, hey, I can do my own thing, right?
Well, yeah, I got hurt too, so it just made sense at the time
Right.
to take the separation and stuff, and then finish up education and all, because I was in college before I went in, ran out of money, so part of military service was GI Bill and all that. But when I got in, I really liked it. I liked what I was doing. I liked the honor and um, the whole patriotic aspect, which I wasn't into when I went in, but it really grows on you when you're doing it.
Well, thank
But
you for
yeah,
your
got hurt.
service too, by
Oh,
the
thank you. It
way.
was an
Thank you.
honor. Yeah, got out, finished school, then went back in, did my master's degree, and then did that whole corporate thing for I don't know 25 years or so, and then decided I'd had enough of that and want to do my own thing. So here I am.
So, um, what do you see moving forward, like coming up? Do you have some more great travels that you're hoping to maybe get do, or something that you really have on your bucket list that, oh, that's the spot that I really want to be able to get out and either like film or do um, some shots of?
Yeah, well, Tokyo is next month again because we go we go every year. That's kind of our home spot because my wife was also a veteran or is also a veteran. We met in Japan, so that's kind of our special spot. We go back every year. But also coming up is Iceland and
Wow.
yeah, because that's been on the list for a while, and we keep putting it off because we keep going back to Tokyo. So we'll do that, and we'll do a couple of spots in Europe and the UK. So we'll go back to Germany because we were stationed there. There are a couple of spots that we want to shoot.
So a good
Um,
bit of my fan base that I have that's on my YouTube, my subscribers, are actually part of
mm,
the VR fishing game. And I have been
mm.
telling him that he needs to come fish. And by the way, UK is also another one of these spots there, the maps there. So I
Mm.
highly suggest that you check it out. You would
All
be
right.
surprised at the just the beautiful scenery that you have between all those different locations that I mentioned to
Mm-hmm.
you. Spain is
Mm-hmm.
there, there's some Italy there. So,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times we say to people when we're in the fishing world, you might not be able to actually travel there, but you can fish there, and enjoy,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people that would never actually really fish in the in real life, but just go there
Mm-hmm.
just to enjoy the serenity, the company. You can fish by yourself or fish with a group of 4 people all at one
Mm-hmm.
time and enjoy the atmosphere of people like you and or
Mm-hmm.
other people and just have a great time. So I'm
Mm.
trying to get him into the fishing world, you guys. Y'all just wait.
I might check it out. I might check it
All right. Well, is there anything else that you would like to share, maybe about yourself that I know a lot about him, but anything else
out.
that you would, about? But let me ask you this question. Maybe this is the biggest
Hmm.
question. What brought you to the VR meta? I mean, I know that you're on the PC. I know that you're on, other gaming stations. What brought you to the Oculus?
Just because I'm a big PC gamer, or at least I was. When I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and stuff, all I did was game, and that was game on the PC. So I still do it, but not as much. And because I'm a techie too, it was just, hey, let me check it out, let me see what's what, and here I am. And as they gotten better, because those first two versions, it was cool, but they're a little rough. It's finally starting to get somewhere. So I'm anxious to see the next generation.
So I just want y'all to know it took me everything I had to bring him over to Meta Horizon World. Literally and I had to tell him it's a closed session. It's just, we're not I can't get him, and he has no clue what's actually happening over here in Horizon World. That these people are actually building these games and worlds and stuff that are just like you and I. And Phoenix Lefty, if you could see and get into this, I'm telling you now, I see you building worlds too. I really do because you're such a techie and
Mm-hmm.
it's not my cup of tea. Um, I look
Mm-hmm.
at it as when you build something like this, it's like back in the day when you used to do like the plastic models and you have to like
Yep.
glue little things together, like little
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah. Yep.
That's what this
I
is.
remember I did all that.
That's what
Yeah.
this is. It's not coding. There's no coding. It's scripting when
Mm.
you want an active, like the steam coming out of this. But
Right.
everything else is these little intricate parts that have to be put together like a model airplane.
I could see that. I
So,
think one of the reasons I haven't really tried to get in it and stuff is because you know how everything is the same in your head. So online gaming to me, back in the day at least, was, as a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old playing, massive multiplayer online games and stuff. A bunch of 13-year-olds yelling at you and shit and stuff. And so I always associate online games with that. And so I know this ain't that, but still in my head it is. So it's like I ain't
Right.
trying to
So
get
even
all of
like
this,
this
man.
location here, I have it protected
Hmm.
18 and a plus and above. They
Hmm.
can't get in here. So
Right.
it's just these little things that you put together to keep the young kids out. Or even like right now, we're in a closed session. Nobody could even get in
Hmm.
here unless they were
Right.
invited. So it's
Okay.
Horizon World has come a long way, or the worlds as they call it now.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Well, we are going to end it on that note. I do want to thank PHXLefty for coming in and spending the time and talking with us. I'm so excited for it. And again, this is Sweet as Honey. Always remember to keep it so sweet. And if you have not liked yet, why not? Like, comment, and subscribe. You know it's free. All right, y'all. Have a great day.